Hi, everyone. You're in the right place. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. I'm going to be a witch tonight. Why not? But I'm a nice witch, okay? I want to be a nice witch. That's why I have a glittery wand. So I'm Denyse with Artist of Heart Paint Party, and welcome. So, hey, Benjamin in California. So, you guys, welcome. So we have a lot of people who have been with me, creating with me since March. Our very first day of our live art project started on Monday, March 16th. So I have a group of people from around the country who have been following me and creating with me, and it's pretty amazing. And I have a lot of new people. So tonight, as an example, I have a bunch of new people as well. So if you're confused, there are different private groups that I have on Facebook. So during the summertime, I was doing summer camps. And so I had all these different summer camp groups. And my subscribers have a private subscription group. Okay. And so that is where you go, and everything is live in there. I do all kinds of fun stuff with them. And so all of the people that subscribe monthly get all of the events for like part of their package. So it's $47 a month. They get every live thing that we do as part of it, as well as printable templates and all kinds of other things that we do for fun. So it's awesome. And for those of you guys that are new and just joining me, so last time we had an issue with the StreamYard link. So I see some of you guys are already clicking the StreamYard link, which I put in the group as well. You don't need to click it till later. So that StreamYard link, StreamYard is a program that I use, which allows me to go live on different platforms, and it allows me also to bring people up on the camera if you want to share your artwork. So that's why I put the StreamYard link. So later I'll invite you to come on camera, and I'll say, hey, if you guys want to come on camera, click the link, and then we can bring you up on the screen. Now, behind the scenes is my nephew, Richie. Okay. Some of you guys who have been with me for a very long time, Richie's, been behind the scenes helping. So Richie will also be part of the comments. Maybe he'll post stuff. And so if you could see in the comments, you'll see people's names, and then you'll see Facebook user. So Facebook user, if you did not give StreamYard permission or your name, you're just going to be a Facebook user, which is fine. I totally understand that. But again, if you come on the camera, it'll just say Facebook user. And if you comment along the side, it'll say Facebook user. So those are just different things. So you don't need to click that StreamYard link, okay? All of you guys should find me in the group, in the live stream, right? I posted a outline, just a template. For some people have little kids and they like those. Yes, this is recorded. So we are live. Yes, we're live, you guys. And I have people, I love it. You're in Arizona. So I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, right? In Cleveland, it's 7 p.m. It's dark. It's fall, dark and cold, but that's what comes with autumn. Because I love October. I just would like the weather in Arizona better. So anyway, so yes, this is going to be recorded. You guys are going to have access to this video after the fact, but we love going live, especially you're going to know the kids who have done this all the time, because they'll pop on the screen and they look like professionals, right? So they're really good at this, and I'll show you guys later. So usually, we'll let you see what's going on, but you don't need to click the StreamYard link yet. So all right, that's enough talking for now. So anyways, I got my magic wand because I'm a nice witch. If you missed the beginning, I'm a nice witch. All right, so I always do a sloppy copy. I like to practice. So again, you don't have to. You could just sit back and watch. You could be watching this recorded. Some people, I shouldn't laugh because, I've been known to watch Bob Ross and just watch him make amazing mountains and beautiful trees and stuff. So I don't mind if you're watching this recorded and you're just kicking back and enjoying it. So again, my sloppy copy is just paper that I taped together to make it larger. And I'm going to use a Sharpie marker so that you can see it on the screen. But if you were, if I was alone doing it, I would definitely use, a pencil to sketch it out. So tonight we're doing Van Gogh Starry Night, and it's really scary night. It's the Halloween version. So All right, so maybe Richie, you can assist April. You see April there who says she can't see the stream. So I'm not sure how she's commenting without being able to see the stream, but so Richie, again, so you guys that are struggling here with the technology, that's what we do when we start this. So again, I still struggle with the technology. So don't sweat it if you can't find it. So again, if you guys are struggling with finding the stream, it's in the group. Just scroll down to where you see it and I should pop up. And you're also on a 10-second delay. So you guys are seeing and hearing things 10 seconds after I do it. All right, so I just wanna make sure everybody has what you need. So you don't need to watch me in the green room. Some of you guys are clicking the StreamYard link. You don't need to be in there. You just need to watch me live on the feed, okay, in the group. Got it? All right, so one of my favorite artists is Vincent van Gogh. Love Vincent van Gogh, love Starry Night, love to, do Starry Night, regular Starry Night. I love to do Halloween Starry Night. Okay, so all right, let's start. Hopefully they can figure it out. All right, well, one of the biggest things in Starry Night is the tree. That's a cypress tree. And I taught art for 20 years and kids thought it was a big flame. They thought it was fire. So it was just the way Van Gogh portrayed his tree, and it's quite large and it's on the left-hand side. So I'm going to start with the tree and I'm going to go vertical and I'm going to just kind of sketch out these wavy lines, kind of curly Q lines. This is my practice. Okay, your tree could just be vertical wavy lines. It doesn't have to look like mine. I just, made it a little curvy, a little more, and Van Gogh, what made Van Gogh so popular, well, he wasn't popular while he was alive, but why people love it is his artwork is so expressive because he filled it with lines, lots and lots and lots and lots of lines. So again, this is our practice, but once I do the good one, I'll just have many lines. And then the wind is really a huge part of Van Gogh's artwork. It looks like a storm, but it's a windy, windy, windy night, right? So it's in the sky, and we're going to turn instead of the wind, we're going to make them into ghosts. So let's start with a line over here. Okay, and I'm going to jump over the tree, and I'm going to go up and around. And then I'm going to go back over, jump over the tree and off the page. So that's actually, it would normally be wind, but I'm going to make it into a ghost. All right, so let's do eyeballs on our ghost. There's some eyeballs, they're upside down. This ghost is upside down. And then I'm going to put on this side the other ghost, which again in Starry Night would be the wind. Okay, so there's my second ghost. And you can give him a face, and your face doesn't have to look like mine. It could be a smile, it doesn't have to be a scream. Hey, is everybody seeing me, you guys? Are you guys all good? There is a lot of stuttering, and now the video stopped. Hey, so you guys, I want to just make sure that everybody's seeing me okay, because I'm wondering if it's their internet connection. So I'm just, again, I just want to make sure. Hey, Amelia. You guys let me know, again, maybe if it's, so we have you in 2 different groups. Okay, good. That's Amelia, right? Is that yeah. Okay, it seems better now. That's awesome. Let me just tell you something else that we learned the hard way. Close out your other windows. So if you guys have like 5 tabs open, close the other tabs, okay? It will definitely help, especially, that's awesome. Just close your other tabs. Also, when you have too many tabs open, it causes a lot of echoing. So, all right, cool. Glad. All right, so we got our 2 ghosts. We got our big cypress tree, right? How about that moon, right? A lot of kids think it's also the sun, but it's starry night, so it's the moon. Now, if you have a cup or a plate or something round, you can trace it. All right, so I'm going to put a circle here. And then you don't have to do this, but I'm going to do a self-portrait. A self-portrait is when you make a picture of yourself. So I'm going to put a little witch there. All right, so here's my little witch. She has a triangle-like hat, and it's a silhouette. So I'm not going to put details on it. I'm actually just going to do it black, but this is just practice. And, I usually write, if you guys went on Eventbrite and got your ticket, I put in there the link to the group as well as getting in there ASAP. Because I put a lot, I put a printout in there, I put the outline in there, I put the real starry night in there, just a couple different things which tend to help people if you want it, but you got to get in there a little early to see it. So if you didn't have the opportunity to look ahead of time, go ahead and check it out. Uh, you can look now or you can look later. So, all right, so now I got my witchy poo up in the moon, and I'm going to put some bats over here. So I'm going to put a line, 2 triangle ears, kind of looks like an M, like a letter M. Then I'm going to arch. And you guys, the ones that are new, you can do whatever you want to. You can add 20 bats. You don't have to have any bats. This is your artwork. So I want you to customize it. You want to add a black cat, put a black cat in there somewhere, right? So you can put anything that you want to because this is your artwork. All right, I'm going to put one more bat down here. I'm going to start with the letter M. M. So that's his ears. And then I'm going to arch it on both sides. Okay, so there's my 1 bat, my 2 bats. You could have more if you want to. All right, now I'm going to do my scary house. And your house, you don't even have to have a house, right? So in the village of Starry Night, there's like a church and a little village and hills and mountains, and it's so beautiful. And I'm trying to make mine scary. So I'm going to put like a haunted mansion. How about that? So let's start. I'll start with the roof. So I'm going to kind of curve a vertical line there, vertical line, horizontal, horizontal. But your roof can be any way you want it to be. Vertical, vertical, horizontal, horizontal. Maybe give it a little chimney up here. Again, you don't even have to have a house. What is going in your spooky starry night? Yeah. Oh, that's Richie putting that, huh? So, yeah, you could put whatever you want to. You could have pumpkins. You could have jack-o'-lanterns. Your pumpkins can have faces. You could do a scary fence. You could put if your house is bigger than my house, you could put things in the window, right? You could put pumpkins in the window. You could put your cat in the window. Your door could be open. You could have Frankenstein in the door. You could have Frankenstein in the window. So I want you guys to think outside the box. Come up with your own scary artwork, whatever it is that you want. You could even put a scary face on yours. I've done this Starry Night so many times. All right, this is totally a different painting, but I just want to show you how different it is, even though it's Starry Night, right? So here's a Tim Burton from Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And we turned the cypress tree, right, with a scary, funny looking face. And you got Jack in there, and you got the dog, and you got the jack-o'-lanterns, right? But you still know it's Starry Night. So again, if you want to put, maybe Jack is answering the door. Maybe you put Jack in the house of your artwork, okay? Different version, much more subtle. There's Mickey. Mickey's in Starry Night, right? He's not. I should dress him up. I should put pumpkin ears on him, right? I've done Hogwarts Starry Night. I'm just giving you guys examples of different ones. And then this is just, your traditional Starry Night with the little village in there. I actually painted one of the, what do you call them? These electric boxes in the city that I live in of Starry Night. Okay, so there's my house. And you could do like U's for your roof. U. So it looks like shingles. U. Or you can leave it plain. You can decide how much detail you want to add to your artwork. Doorknob. Again, you could put a cobblestone path there. You could put a rickety fence with like little triangles at the top. You know, maybe it's falling over. Maybe they're diagonal. Add some jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins. Again, this is your artwork, so you decide. And of course, the stars sparkling in the sky. Oh, you know what I forgot? I got sidetracked. I forgot Witchy's broom. She's floating without her broom. So I got to put a diagonal line so she's not floating in the air. Although she could. She's a witch, right? And her broom. Flying on her. Oh, I can't. I was going to say, I was singing. Flying on her broomstick. Okay, so that's our sloppy copy. Yay. You don't have to do a sloppy copy. We can go right to the good artwork. And again, you could be using any supplies that you have. If I was doing this alone without you guys, I still haven't figured out how to get rid of these shadows. That's my next venture. All right, well, you guys can let me know if you can't see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys should be using Chrome. I see tired of Spark. Yes, Chrome. I should have told you that from the beginning. Chrome works the best. So they highly recommend you use Chrome. Sorry, I forgot about that. So if you're not using Chrome, try to click over to Chrome. Get rid of Safari. I always used to use Safari, and they highly recommend Chrome for this platform. All right, so let's go back to our artwork. Are you guys good? Everybody good? Oh my gosh, I have so many. I'm gonna start the good copy, and then I got a surprise guest for you tonight, other than Richie. Okay, I have another surprise guest, but I just want to start my finished one. So I'm using canvas. My canvas is 16 by 20, which is actually pretty big, but you got to remember I'm on a camera here, so I got to work a little bit larger. A lot of people use 11 by 14, and a lot of the people who have been with me since March, they were the ones who told me about it. They're canvas pads, so they look like a sketchbook, but they're canvas and they're thin. So when they make 100 artworks, which some of them you'll probably see their gallery when they come on the screen, but they're really thin, so they don't take up a lot of space. My canvas is thick, right? It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. So my basement is full of canvases. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to start with my cypress tree, right? On the left-hand side. You don't have to have one if you don't want it. Yours can look totally different than mine. So let's see. I'm going to start with that vertical curly Q line. Curly Q. But yours doesn't have to be. It could just be wavy. It could look like a regular tree. Yes, that's very true. Much of what we know about Vincent van Gogh was from the letters with his brother Theo. They were very, very close. Actually, Theo was an art dealer, and he really believed in Van Gogh and really believed that he was a fantastic artist and supported him. And so Van Gogh, well, let me show you my surprise guest. Look who's here. Hey, Vinny. Vinny's here for you guys. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Oh, see, the light's too bright if I get too close. Here's Van Gogh. I just want you to show you guys this. So I got this at the Metropolitan Museum, okay? It came in a box like this. It has 10 fun facts about Vincent van Gogh. He was born in 1853 in the Netherlands. It was cheaper for him to paint self-portraits than to hire models. There's a ton of self-portraits of Vincent van Gogh. He signed all of his artworks only with his first name. So when you guys see Van Gogh's name, it's just Vincent, Vincent, Vincent. And in 10 years, he produced more than 900 artworks, right? And he only sold one the whole time he was alive. Okay, let me show you one more thing because this is hilarious. All right, look at, so Van Gogh, we love Van Gogh, right? And people did not like his artwork. They thought he was weird and they thought his paintings were unusual, which for the time they were, right? But so Van Gogh was a little bit mentally ill and he got into a fight with a friend and he did cut off part of his ear. So my little Van Gogh, his ear comes off, okay? So poor Vinny's ear came off. And you know what though? It comes with a bandage. So if you see some of Van Gogh's self-portrait, look at this little bandage. So a lot of Van Gogh's self-portraits have him with his ear all bandaged up. Okay. So when he actually painted Starry Night, he knew he was having some mental health problems. So he checked himself into a special hospital. And that's actually where he was when he painted Starry Night. He was looking out the window at the view of the town, and that's where he created Starry Night. And he didn't even like it. He sent it to his brother Theo. He's like, this is not a very good artwork. And now it's one of the world's most famous, incredible artworks. So all right, that's enough of that. You could tell I love Van Gogh. Okay, so now let's go to our wind, okay? Our wind is our ghosts. Now, do you want to make your wind something else and not a ghost? Go ahead. I'm just going to do a curvy line. I'm going to swoop around and go back. There's one of my ghosts. I'm going to give him his mouth. It's like an oval, and his eyeballs. Okay, and now I'm going to give the second ghost over here, which is really the wind and Starry Night. We're just making it silly. And look, my wind, I just bumped that line. That's okay, because I'm going to cover it with paint. So, and again, you could be doing this with pencil. If I was alone, I would be doing it with pencil, but I want you to be able to see it on the screen. So right there, my swerve bumped into each other, but I'm going to cover it so it doesn't matter. Oh, got to give them a face. Ooh, are you getting scared? All right, so don't forget, if you can, depending on how big your artwork is that you're creating, trace something that's circular, or you could just sketch out a circle. Okay. And I'm just going to leave the line there because I'm going to put witchy in there. Do you guys know what you're going to be for Halloween? All right, so don't forget the diagonal broom. You don't have to have a witch if you don't want to. You can make that a pumpkin moon. Put some bats in here. Don't forget that M for the ears and an arch. Same thing. I'm going to put two bats. M for the ears, and then the arch and the arch. Your scary mansion. Horizontal line. Curve, curve. Connect it with a horizontal line. Vertical, vertical, horizontal, horizontal. And again, yours could look different than mine. Give it a scary window. Again, you could put a face in the window. The window could be broken. You could put a crack in the window. A chimney. You can make smoke coming out of the chimney. Horizontal line. I'm going to make my door arched. Again, you could have an open door. Diagonal where the cobblestone. We'll make a cobblestone path. Some windows. You could even add some bricks to your house if you want to put some bricks, just little baby rectangles. And the way I would do cobblestones, like circles, but not perfect circles. They're organic. So it's like a wobbly circle. And they kind of fit together like a puzzle, all different sizes and shapes. You could do a cobblestone sidewalk to the house or not. You could just do it gray, or you could make it all grass. You could put mums there. Okay. And then let's do the landline here. Just put the landline so I don't forget. So that's just where the ground is, across the bottom, so things don't look like they're floating. Let's put that fence in. So there's some vertical lines with the little triangle on the top. Okay. And if you want, you can connect them. Vertical, vertical with a little triangle. If you want, you can put a pumpkin in here. Add a couple pumpkins. You can put a face on your pumpkin. You can put lines on your pumpkin. Maybe we want to do something different, right? So that tree takes up a lot of the canvas and it's pretty large in the artwork. What if I do something different on this one? What if I change it up a little bit? What could I add here to take up some of that green space? Or I don't know, something that you like, something that could fit in here, go with the theme. What do you think? You know what that is? Do you have to add it? No, just to give you an idea, right? All right, there's that's my good one. That's my canvas. So, and I use acrylic paint, but you guys can use whatever it is that you want. Vincent, okay, our little friend Vincent. Okay. I gotta show you also. So Vincent used oil paints, right? I used oil paint in college. I went to the Cleveland Institute of Art. I love oil paint. You have to use turpentine. You need a lot of fresh air. Van Gogh painted again outside a lot. And it's just better for your lungs. Acrylic is non-toxic. It dries really quick. Oil paint is gorgeous, but it takes a long time to dry. Okay, so look what else is in my box. Look at this, it's so cute. I had a little baby easel. I don't know where my little baby easel is. Oh, there it is. Okay, look at this. It comes with this too. Some of his most famous. So look at this little baby easel. And then we have one of his most famous artworks. Can you guys see that? It's Van Gogh sunflowers. Okay. We did that. Remember, you guys, those of you that have been with me, we did, and look at it sits on that little easel. So we did Van Gogh sunflowers over the course of, I don't know, March, April, May, we did it. So it's recorded on the website. Here's Van Gogh's self-portrait. Remember, he did so many self-portraits because it was cheap, right? And he also painted like his mailman. He painted this is the night cafe. He hung out here a lot. So that's like the little cafe that he hung out at. And he would just sit out there and paint. This is Van Gogh's bedroom. I used to teach the kids this all the time, and then their homework assignment would be that they would have to either draw their bedroom, which is a good assignment for you guys, or if they didn't want to draw their bedroom, they could create their own bedroom that they wish that they had. So here's Van Gogh's bedroom. You guys see that? Isn't that cool? Look at, and so on the wall, you see that on the wall? That's a picture of Van Gogh and Theo in his bedroom. And that's when he would lived in France. All right. Oh, gotta show you. I gotta show you the last one. So that all came with my little Van Gogh guy. Okay, the famous Starry, Starry Night. And you know what? This Starry Night is not that big. I thought I went to go, it's in New York City at the Met, and I expected it to be the size of the wall because so many times when you see it, it's huge, but it's not that big. It's not much bigger than the 16 by 20. I can't give you exactly, but maybe it's, twice the size. So I was really surprised. Just like the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is actually really little. I expected that to be huge too. All right, you guys ready to create and color this? Okay, yes? I know. They're so tiny. That's why I can't believe I got to make sure I don't lose this stuff. He is so cute, and they have other artists too. So I just, I want to get the whole set, but he doesn't stand up by himself. And his arms or legs don't move. The only thing that moves is his ear. So anyway, now you guys, I like to paint from light to dark. So many people like to start with black because it's so bold and dramatic, but it gets everywhere. And if you haven't noticed yet, I'm really messy. So I'm going to start with yellow. Okay. I want my moon, again, that looks like it's glowing. It looks like a sun, but I want my moon to be yellow. Okay. And I can make my stars. Guess what? I forgot the stars. Oh, I bet you Richie can tell us how there's a specific number in Starry Night. Maybe some of you guys know it too. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Maybe 13, but there was a very specific number that Van Gogh did stars, and his stars were circles. Do you want to make your star like a regular star? Go ahead. Even one of them they said was like the North Star. So can you see those circles? All right. Well, anyways, you're going to put those circles wherever you want. Those are your stars. And again, you can make them look like real stars. And those will be yellow too. That's why, again, I forgot to draw them, but we could have always added those in later. So I would just take some yellow paint, do your moon, or if you want, you can leave your, there's 11 stars. Okay, I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna go back and that was one thing I meant to look up. I always forget that. So I'm painting my moon in yellow. I'm painting around my witch, but my witch is going to be a black silhouette, so it doesn't matter if it gets into, it's not perfect. I'm not staying perfectly in the line. So here's 1 star, 2 stars, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got to make it 11. So I need, how many more do I need? You good at math? Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I going to put it? 5. Okay, now I have 11 stars. But you could do 21. You could do as however old you are. If you're 10, you could do 10 stars. If you're 80, you could do 80 stars. You might be here all night, but that's okay. All right, there's my stars. Oops, I forgot that one too. So they're, and if you want to make them look like they're glowing, you could take a little bit of white. I haven't even washed off my brush. I'm just using a round brush. It's like a medium-sized round brush. And you can add a little bit of white around it. Just make it like circular. And I don't want to use too much paint because I want it to dry before I get to my blue, because then I'm going to end up with a green sky. Now you can also add a little bit of yellow in your ghost if you want to. So in Starry Night with the wind, when it's blowing, there is like a little bit of yellow in there, but you don't have to, but I'm just going to put a little bit of yellow in my ghost, and my brush stroke is following the direction of my ghost. So it's just kind of going around, and I went inside of his eye a little bit. Thank you. Yes, there's another tidbit of information. Starry, starry night. You don't want to hear me sing. Alexa, play Starry, Starry Night. I don't have an Alexa. And again, if you're new here, I'm not allowed to play music in a Facebook group because of the copyright. So you can though. So there's a famous Don McLean song called Starry, Starry Night, and it's all about Vincent. And I love that song. So if you have it, you can play it. Okay, so now I got a little yellow in my ghost. I got a little white in my ghost. I have my moon going on with my stars. All right, haven't washed off my brush yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some yellow and I'm gonna put it in. I added a little bit darker yellow so you could see it a little bit better. And I'm just gonna, again, follow the line of the cypress tree. So I want it to be full of lines. Now you might want to do yours really, really smooth, but I want to see those lines. I want to see those brush strokes. So since I had the yellow on my brush and I had some white on my brush, I'm just going to put it right inside my tree. And now I'm going to scoop up some green and mix it right on my canvas. If you don't have green, you can mix blue and yellow. So blue and yellow are both primary colors. You would add more yellow than blue. You can mix it right on your canvas, or you can mix it on a plate or whatever, your palette. Okay, so green and yellow, I'm sorry, yellow and blue make green, or you can actually use green paint. And I'm just mixing it right on my canvas. Again, I love to see those lines. Now, maybe if you don't want it to be, because bright color makes it look fun and festive. If you want it to be darker and creepier, you can put some brown in it. There's like a lot of brown and red in Van Gogh's cypress tree. The most important thing is you want it to have contrast from the background color. So the background color I'm going to use is blue. I just want to make sure that there's enough contrast between the green of the tree and the blue of the background. So if you want yours to be really soft and pastel, add some white to it. If you want it to be darker and creepier, add a little bit of brown to it. I'm gonna put a little black cat down there. So I'm painting around it, but even if I did paint over it, my cat's gonna be black, so I would cover, if I went in the line, I would cover it with the black paint. So there's my cypress tree. And again, I could add more to it later. If you want, you can start doing your green ground. So my ground here is green. And again, just because I haven't washed off my brush yet, I would take some green without adding any more yellow or white to it so it looks a little bit darker. So, again, it's like behind the tree. I didn't wash off my brush. I just added some pure green, and that would be, so it's a little bit darker, and that would be the ground. I'll do my cobblestone gray. So I'll just go jump over my little cobblestone sidewalk. How are you guys doing? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Yes, I'll slow down. All right. Let's see. I was waiting for you guys to say that so I could have a sip of my water. All right, break time, water. Let's see what else I'll show you. I love little baby pumpkins. Okay, so this is a little baby pumpkin you could actually paint on this with acrylic paint, or better yet, they make multi-surface paint. All right, I'll slow down, you guys. Sometimes I go too fast because I can't wait to see you guys on the screen. Yay, break. Yeah, have a snack, have a drink, catch up. So this is a baby pumpkin, and I also have a baby white pumpkin. Okay. Oops, you see the mud side. Of course, I haven't washed it off yet. So we have a painting coming up Wednesday, and it's the orange, the white, and the blue. So there are blue pumpkins. They just don't grow in Cleveland, Ohio. They're actually in Australia. So I'll see if I could dig out the painting. I'll show you what we're doing on Wednesday. So if I set this up and painted it, it would be a still life. When you set up things and look at it, it could be sunflowers, it could be pumpkins. That's a still life. Let me see. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. I should show you guys everything that's coming up. Here, this is what we're doing Wednesday. Okay, so pumpkins and still life. I want a blue pumpkin. I could paint one blue, right? But I'm determined to find one. Someone's got to have a blue pumpkin somewhere. All right, and there's my little pumpkin, the one in the background. That's from Costco. I just got it. Okay, it does go on. Believe it or not, I could not figure out how to turn it on again. I had it on the other day, and then I pushed the button and stuff, and it just won't blank, but I'll figure it out later. All right, are you guys catching up? Yes. Let's see what else. So you guys, I know if you got your ticket to Eventbrite, I cut it off at around 6 o'clock, but a lot of people didn't read the link, which is okay. So right before we came on, I accepted some of you into the subscription group. So when this is over, I'll send you the link to the group with just this in it, but you can check out the subscription group while you're in there. So that's where we go live. We go live every week plus more. So I said I could go live every single day, but so if you are in the subscription group, that's where all my members go. And again, we go live in there. And Wednesday we go live. This coming week we're going to go live at noon, but I've changed it up since a lot of the kids are back in school and everyone's got a different schedule. So I try to do some night classes and some day classes and some, you know, mix it up a little bit. All right, you ready now? Let's see. So how about, well, see, what I'm doing is I want to do cobblestone and I want to do it gray, but I know my green is still wet and I know I'm not neat enough to not bump into the wet paint. So what I could do is I could start with my mansion and I can start using the brown and then I'll go into my blue because my yellow and my white are still wet. And if I start painting that blue and get into it, I'll end up with more green. So and again, your house doesn't have to be brown. Your house could be any color that you want to. I didn't do the shingles on this one here. So I'm just going to do my roof like a brown. But again, yours could be red, as long as it's not the same color as your background, because you want to have that contrast. So do your roof whenever you're ready, no rush. If you don't have brown paint, if you mix like 3 different colors together, you're going to get brown. So at the end of art class, if we were painting, I would always tell the kids they could mix their plate together and then they would get a brown color, but not till the end. So really, if you could just take a little bit of each color and mix it together and you're going to get a different kind of a brown. So if you want the roof to be darker, then maybe add a little white to the rest of the house so it's a little bit lighter. You can add details later. So like if you want to add bricks or if you want to put people in the window, if you want to put pumpkins in the window, just add all those little details later. Maybe my roof will be a little bit darker. So I touched a little bit of the black. So now my roof is like black and brown. And then again, the bottom of the house, just maybe a little bit lighter so you can see the difference between the roof and the house itself. And just don't worry about the details. So I'm just painting over those bricks. What color could your door be? Hmm. Maybe your door matches the color of your door at your house. Okay, I tried so hard to get my little spider friend in my hair, but he just would not stay in there. So you could put a little spider and a spider web, right? A little tarantula. Thank you. I kept trying so hard, but it just wouldn't stay. But again, where could you add a spider? You could put a big spider web in one of the corners. You could put a big spider web over here. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing. I feel like doing is just, are we having fun? Are you making a magical artwork? I have so many gadgets. So the reason why I have so many costumes, well, first of all, Amazon, right? Vincent just came from Amazon, from the museum in New York, but he came from Amazon. But I did a lot of summer festivals. So I would do I have a did I show you that? Yeah, I showed the Hogwarts. Harry Potter Starry Night. I did a ton of Wizard of Oz. So this time of the year in Cleveland, we always did a huge Wizard of Oz festival. That's why I have these. So these are from my festival. But now I'm a witch, a nice witch. All right, let's go to the blue. The blue is going to make all the difference in the world. You'll see. So any blue you have, just remember you want to have contrast. So you want it to look different than the tree, right? You don't want it to blend into the tree. But I'm going to start in my background where I began before because I know it's the driest. So I'm going to go around my moon with my blue. Now, what if it's too dark? What if I'm like, oh, it's too dark? I could, and again, I have that round brush. You can wash it off and dry it off on a paper towel. You don't really want acrylic paint to be too watery because it's supposed to be opaque, which means you can't see through it. But if you're using watercolor paint, yeah, you want to use water. So watercolor paint is more transparent. You could see through it more, where acrylic, again, is more opaque. So it's pretty blue. What I can do is, again, I could just add white to my brush and mix it right on my canvas and follow the direction of whatever it is you're painting. So I'm going to go around my star, around my moon, no circular motion, scoop up some more white. Don't worry if you bump into your witch, we can paint her in black later. Same thing with the broom. I'm painting around it, but I have gotten some paint inside of it, and it's okay. Because again, once I go over it black, no one's going to know my mistakes. No one's going to know your mistakes but you. So don't pout. Keep trying. Try it again and again and again. And again, if I get paint in my bat, I'm not going to worry about it. My bat's going to be black. My witch is going to be black. Take your time. See where I bumped into it before? Now I'm just going to cover it with blue paint. No one's even going to know that I did that. No one knows your mistakes, really. Just you and whoever you tell. No one knows that I made a mistake there and I just covered it up. Bye bye. You're gone. So quiet. So I find painting very relaxing. You just have to let go of whatever it's going to look like. Who cares? I mean, of course, you want to have a beautiful Halloween artwork, but you know, just enjoy the process. And then if you end up with a good product, better yet, right? And if you don't, it's a white elephant gift. It's just about the process, which means, relaxing, letting go of your expectations. Plus, you could always fix it. Again, any of this stuff I can fix. I could go back into it even tomorrow, or next week. I add to my artwork all the time, like, oh, I could, I can change this. I can add flowers here, or, oh, I can make it lighter here, or I could add more things. You could even, cut things out of paper or pictures. You could take a little picture of yourself and put it in the haunted house. So you could combine your medium. So let's just say you're using crayons or colored pencils. Well, maybe you also use magazine pictures, and you cut things out of magazines and glue it on there. So now it becomes a collage and a painting that you drew. That's called multimedia or medium. Medium could be the supplies that you're using. So paint, colored pencil, crayons, magic marker, oil pastel. That's the medium. And where you're using more than one medium, they could say media or multimedia, which means more than one, right? Multi. So why Van Gogh is one of my favorite artists is because people didn't like his artwork, but he kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it over and over and over and over and over. And people didn't like his artwork, and he sold one his entire life, right? And now he's one of the world's most famous artists. It's just incredible. And he did it to express himself. That's how it made him feel better to express himself through painting. So really, you can use, art for being happy, for celebrating, when you're sad, when you're angry, when you want to make a present for somebody, when you want to create an art gallery in your house. So you can tell where I bumped into my yellow, it looks a little bit green, but that's okay. It could be like the green of the tree reflecting in the sky. Or I can wait till later and cover it up. So let's say you make a mistake and there's something you really don't like. If you wait for it to dry, you can paint over it. If it's really, really wet, if you take a dry paper towel, you can wipe it off. But if it's dry, you just have to wait for it to be really, really dry, and then you can paint over it. While it's wet, it won't happen. So many people keep trying to go over stuff, and it's just not going to cover it until it's dry. So again, I have some white on my brush. I have some blue. I want the lines to follow, so they're going to go circular around the stars, and they're going to follow the ghost in the sky. So it's not just a flat blue. It has different value, lights and darks. Not too dark though, because again, you want to have contrast with your house and your fence. Now I'm just going to paint right over my fence, and I'll paint it in again later with black because it's so little, it'll take me forever. But if you want, paint around it. Let's do the rest of the sky. I also love Monet. Monet was a very successful artist while he was alive, which makes him very different than Van Gogh. And he was an impressionist style painter. That's my nephew back there giving you guys tidbits. So, yes, and Monet was very successful, and he painted really, beautiful nature scenes, and he would study, like the the lighting outside. So he would go outside. They were called plein air painters, and they would study the light. So maybe if they painted a haystack, they would do it, in the morning, midday, and at night. And they were really studying the lighting and the way the sun would hit it and the light would change, their impression of the light and how it would change at different times of the day or different times of the year. So if you guys look out your window right now, okay, and then again tomorrow morning, the lighting is going to look very different on that tree or on that shrub, whatever it is. And so really they would paint the impression of their colors. And, Monet used a lot of beautiful lavenders and pinks, and he created this incredible garden in his backyard, which is still there in France. You can go see it. I have yet to make it there. I think Richie might have been there, or he went to Paris. Um, It's on my bucket list. Starry, starry night. All right. It's a lot of blue, huh? And again, so look, I'm just going to take that dirty blue brush. And if you want to make it more streaky, just mix it right on your canvas. So you can see the lines. Because Van Gogh was all about the lines. All about the lines. I'm going to do my pumpkins next. Are you guys good? Oh, all right. So when you see them commenting, like almost time to get on StreamYard, yeah, that's when they like to come on camera. That's my favorite part. So if you're new, again, you can, if you guys are, there's a couple people still in the wait. Richie, I probably wouldn't start with the people because you guys that are down in the waiting room, you probably don't realize that you're going to come on the camera. So if you already clicked on the StreamYard link, because I put it in the stream in the group, if you already clicked on it, you're in the waiting room. So there's a waiting room. Only 10 people at a time can get into the waiting room. So if you click that link and you can't get in, just wait and be patient because we won't go anywhere until you come on, okay? So let me do my pumpkins. And really, all you have to do is say, hi, my name is Denyse, and I'm in Ohio, and I'm 10 years old. I'm not telling you how old I am. But if you want, you don't have to, but it's fun. And then show us your artwork. If you have an art gallery near you, like everything that you've created, show your art gallery. We have a lot of new people tonight, which is awesome. So there's a couple of pumpkins. You could do your stem green, but remember, I want to have contrast. Maybe my stem is brown. Maybe it's a different green. Just make sure that whatever it is, it shows up against that blue background. You could also outline it. Okay. So there's my pumpkins. So before I get to the black part, now I'm going to do my cobblestone, and I'm just going to mix some gray. So I'm going to mix a little bit of black and white together. Okay. That's going to, but again, you could do tan. You could make it grass. It doesn't have to be cobblestone. I'm trying to see how I did my other one. So my stones are lighter, and then the path itself is darker. Oh, I didn't do the door yet. What color is my door? I made my door. So maybe a red creepy door, huh? That would be good. Again, your door can match your house. So there's my cobblestone. Oh, I didn't do my cat either. I have so much orange paint. Let's make the door orange. You could do reflections on the window. All right. Let's do Witchy Poo. So Witchy's going to be black. My witch is pretty small. If you have a small brush, use your small brush. If you have just one brush, it's that medium round brush. Use the tip and so the harder you press, the wider your bristle is going to spread. So you want to be as gentle as you can. So I'm just using the tip of it now, and I'm going really, really light so it's not too wide. So my witch doesn't get to be too big. Or if you have a smaller brush, use the smaller brush. Do her broom. So that's a silhouette. Then we could do the bats. If you added bats, maybe you have one bat for everyone in your family, right? They can represent could be mama bat, baby bat. Again, you can make a creepy fence. So I'm just gonna do some vertical lines. Put that little triangle at the top so no one could trespass. If they try to climb over, that little sharp thing's gonna get them, right? So some triangles here, vertical. Do my black cat. So I don't have a black cat on the other one, right? But that's okay. Again, you can change it up and make it your own however you want to. And then the face. Ooh, I'm scared. That ghost is scary. Not really, it's a nice ghost. And again, if you want to make the windows in the house like yellow to make it look like the lights are on, you can make the windows yellow. We're home. Go ahead. You can come over and trick or treat. We have some wonderful candy for you. Make it your own however you want. Again, you can add more lines into your tree. You can outline things. My path looks pretty white, so I can darken it up. Put some, you can leave it white. You can do it black. You could do it darker gray. I think mine needed to be black. So Vincent always signed his artwork with his first name. Maybe you just put your first name on it. Maybe you put your initials in the corner. You don't have to sign it at all. You can put the date on it. And again, if you want to go and add some darker lines to give it some contrast and make it pop out. So look, that's my outline. It just changes the look of it. If you wanted to outline everything, looks a little bit more cartoony. Not bad, just different, right? It just depends on the look you want. Do you want to outline your artwork? I'm just giving you options. And that's why so many people, their artwork's going to look so different, right? So everyone has a style, just like your handwriting. Not that your painting's going to look like your handwriting, it's just going to look different than everybody else's. You can tell what it is. When you do the ABCs, you can tell what it is. It's just going to look different than my ABCs or your teacher's ABCs or your family's ABCs. So that's your style, the way you hold your brush, the pressure that you're using when you're painting, the amount of paint you're using. Okay. But everyone has a style to their artwork. So Richie, you can go ahead and give them the link. And you don't have to be done, you guys. You can keep working. So again, there's going to be a green room. It's not really green, it's the waiting room. So once you click the link, you're going to be in the waiting room, and then Richie will bring you on the screen and you'll share the screen with me. And you can, again, if you want to introduce yourself, say your name, show your artwork. You don't have to, it could be a fake name. You could be Vincent. Oh, there's only one Vincent. Right, Vincent? And look at, this is funny. The spider is as big as Vincent, right? Vincent could ride on the spider. Let's go for a ride. Vincent's too close to the light. I wonder what would happen. Let me shut this light off. Is that better? Look at, now I can get close. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Benjamin.
Hello, this is mine.
Oh, that looks great. Vincent, you did a great job.
So my joke is, why don't skeletons go to church?
Why don't skeletons go to church?
Because they have no organs to play.
Oh, Benjamin, that's good. A good one. Hey, I like that you're a Boy Scout. I think that's awesome.
Thank you for the donation.
Oh, I got some Boy Scout coffee. I meant to send you a picture. I got a box of Boy Scout coffee, so I'm going to have some tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. You got
Bye.
a bowling shirt on. Bye, Benjamin. Benjamin's been with us from the beginning, so. Hey, girls. The Hammonds. Hi, Hammonds. Hammonds have popcorn. I don't know if they could hear us. Hey, how are you guys? Hi. I don't think we could hear you. So I think you have your volume off.
Yeah, you're unmuted now. Hey.
Hey, can we see what you made?
You want to show your picture?
Oh, that looks awesome. You did great. How old are you?
8.
You did a fantastic job. That looks awesome. Thanks for joining us. Vincent says A plus. Oh, you got a puppy. Hi. The whole family is there.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. That's awesome. I love when the whole family joins in, right? Hi.
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 My name is
Let's see.
Paula.
Very nice. Oh, are you using watercolor paint? Catch that drip. Get a paper towel real quick.
Oh,
See
no.
it's dripping.
Oh.
Get a paper towel.
Now just tap on it.
And you want to show
You'll
your
get a little cool texture. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. That looks great. You guys are doing awesome. How old are you?
7.
How old are you, Corley?
4.
You guys are doing fantastic. So keep going.
Really good.
You are really good. Vince, you know what? Vincent says A plus. A plus. You both get an A plus. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So, you guys, if you're using watercolor paint, just be careful when you hold it up because, it's going to drip. So watercolor paint is much more liquid than acrylic. Acrylic is a little bit thicker in consistency. So if that happens, so when she dried it off, that paper towel is actually going to give it a texture. It's actually really cool when you press a paper towel on wet watercolor paper. So try it. And if you don't like it, you can always paint over it again, right? So you definitely, when you're using watercolor paint, you have to have more control because it bleeds together. But let me give you some tips. Once it's dry, you can outline it with a marker, any kind of marker. You can use a Crayola marker. You could use a Sharpie marker. So let's just say you're using watercolor paint. Oh, Richie, can you give them the StreamYard link? So let's say you're using watercolor paint and it gets all fuzzy and blurs together, which is a really cool look also. But you can, again, wait for it to dry, outline it with crayon, with marker, with colored pencil. You can even, all those little places, see the windows? You could go back into that with marker because you have more control over it, right? So you can add all those little details with marker. Do the Hammonds want to come back on? We can let the Hammonds come back on. Hey.
Nah, this is how we were looking at the video, and then we kept getting kicked out.
So the video is in the group. So you're in the, I try to explain it, but I don't know if you could hear me. So this is the waiting room, like to come on camera. So I'm in the group, there's a live broadcast going on, like in the group that you're in. And then and it's recorded. So you can, once this is over, it's recorded, it'll be in there and you can go back in and watch it again big. But yeah, this little group, last time there was a glitch, so it wouldn't let us put the StreamYard link up. But that link was there just early for you guys to come on camera.
Okay.
But you did. Hi. Are you? And you know what? It's new, so that's okay. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey, girls.
So I have hair now.
Where did you get those wigs?
I don't know.
We had them.
Halloween.
I love it. I love it.
This is mine. I'm still out.
Wow.
And there's a cat on the house.
Oh, the cat's on the roof.
And this,
That looks awesome.
I have not put the pumpkins yet or the lines in the windows, but I have a little witch living in the house. And then I have one flying over here. And
what's on the witch's broom?
a cat. It's a kitty.
Oh, cute.
Little green eyes. And I have a baby ghost.
Oh, the baby ghost. That's very cute.
I was going to put little people trick or treating for candy, but I don't want to anymore.
Because it gets so little, right?
Yeah.
You could always add little silhouettes of people if you want. But the smaller you go, the harder it is. So
It's a little this is from a sci-fi TV show that we like. It's called Doctor Who, and there's an episode with Vincent and the Doctor. That's literally what it's called, and it's really fun.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yes.
Are you guys near your art gallery, your wall of artwork? Are you in that room? No?
No, but this is my room, and I have a lot of artworks over here on the wall near on the top of my desk.
Got it.
Those are all the different ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, and the mermaid. That looks awesome. They have a whole room of all their artwork from since the beginning. So, thanks, girls. They look great.
Oh, hey, I have a joke.
Oh, good. I like a joke.
What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
A trombone.
Oh my gosh, a trombone. You and Benjamin. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I haven't seen you guys in a while. How are you?
Busy.
Busy, yeah. Alba, how's school?
How's school?
Good.
Good. Let's see your artwork. Wow, that looks fantastic.
Mhm.
You're doing an awesome job. And you're in kindergarten, right? Alba, you started kindergarten and it's good? Yes? Oh, that looks fantastic. I'm so glad you guys were able to join us tonight.
I made a cat up here.
Oh, come close. I can't see the cat. Put it close. Aw. Oh, that's so cute. That looks fantastic. You got a good fence too. That fence is pretty creepy. Looks like a haunted house, kind of. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Happy Halloween. Aw, I can't get this to cast. I wonder again if you guys really try to be in Chrome. Try to get in Chrome if you can, because I think Safari glitches a lot with this for whatever reason. So if you can, use Chrome as your browser, okay? And for those of you guys that are new, again, you should have seen us in the beginning when we were doing this. I still struggle, okay? But if you're not familiar with it, then you just learn as we go, right? So, oh, good. You got it, Carla? So maybe Carla wants to come on the screen. But again, in the beginning, so everyone's really familiar with Zoom, but Zoom is, for me, distracting when I have, 30 people on the screen at one time when, we're trying to do a class. So I find this platform easier, and then everyone can come on and share when they want to, if they want to. Sometimes people don't want to come on the screen. So this I really, really like. What is Reggie going to say? Oh, good. Okay, good. I'm glad you have Chrome. Do you want to come on? Nicole, you know what? Richie will give you the link again. Look for Richie Nagy. Richie Nagy is posting the StreamYard link. Okay. And then you click it. So what happened last time, for whatever reason, so Facebook, you guys, has been updating, and there's so much going on with the election coming up. So Facebook is updating, and there's been some there's just been some issues with weird glitches. And one day no one could see my StreamYard link, and I'm like, no one's watching. No one's clicking the StreamYard link. So that's when this time I didn't want that to happen. So I posted the StreamYard link out in the group instead of in the comments, and then Richie is doing the comments. So if you see that StreamYard link, that's just for tonight's broadcast. It changes every time we go live. So again, if you want to click on it, and then you can come on the camera. Vincent would be happy to look at your artwork and give you a critique. So a critique is when someone talks about your artwork, right? So they would give you maybe constructive criticism. And anyway, what does that mean, cast? So Richie will help her. But anyway, I never heard of constructive criticism until I went to college, and we would have critiques, and we would have to, Richie, you got to do it in both groups. That's the problem. So the people that are in the one of the groups, I don't know why they're not seeing it. Hey, Nicole and Carla, if you guys go into the group, the StreamYard link will be there. It's so weird. That's what happened last time too. So that's why I posted it outside of the video. Okay. And you guys are right now you're in 2 different groups. So I have the private Facebook group for all my subscribers, and then I have the Starry Night group from all the people that did Eventbrite tonight. Now, again, some of you got into the subscription group because I was just approving everybody right before we went live. So I'll move you over to the other group once we're done and I get you situated. So while you're in there, you can check it out. Yay, she got the link. Starry Night group from all the people that did Yay! Hi. Again, some of you got into the subscription group because I was just approving everybody right before we went live. Great, Amelia. Over to the other group. Come closer. We're done and I get you situated. Is that, oh, that looks so cute. I love your house.
Instead of a witch, I put a little cat in a cape.
I love the cat. He's so cute. Wow, that looks really nice. You did a great job. So what was the problem with the link? It just wasn't showing up for you?
Through the entire chat, but it wasn't there.
And then it just suddenly appeared?
Yep.
So weird. Yeah. So I'm glad you got on. I'm glad. So thank you. Vincent thanks you. Well, hi, Carla.
Hi. Hey. I bought a ticket, but we can't figure out how to cast it this time. And so what my question is, can we go back and play it again so we could, because we haven't painted yet.
Yeah. So when you say cast it, does that mean it's just not showing up? Is that what you mean?
No,
when you say
it's showing
cast
up
it?
on my phone, but I can't get it to cast to my phone or to my TV.
Huh.
Is that last time it just cast. It had the little picture on there that said cast it, but this time I can't find it. So I didn't know if that's just not an option this time or.
So when was the last time you did it?
We did the little pumpkin on the ghost thing. It wasn't it was.
It was a paid event?
Yes.
It was a paid event?
Yes.
So it should be exactly the same, but see, Facebook has been updating, and with the updates, things have changed.
Okay.
And I'm not really great in technology. So
yeah, me neither.
like no one has said that to me, like that you can't cast it.
Okay.
But that's a bummer. So it's recorded. And I don't know, again, I'm not sure which group you ended up in. If you ended up in the subscribe, it's recorded in both groups.
Okay.
So you're going to have access to it. And if I can get you over to the correct group, if you're in the Starry Night group from tonight, you'll have access to that forever.
Oh, okay. So where do I go to find that so I can replay it for all of us?
So once we're done being live here, it takes like a couple minutes and it just upload. You'll just see it there.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
just be in that whatever group you're in. And again, I'll go back and check to see who's in what group. Okay. But both groups, it just takes a minute or two for it to upload, and then it'll be the recorded video, and you'll see me looking like this.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm
because-
sorry that you couldn't watch it.
No,
Yeah.
we were trying, and so then by the time we got done, we were like, okay, we're just gonna watch it on the phone. You were already almost done, so I was like, oh gosh, we have to figure out how to go back and watch it. So okay,
Yeah,
thank
that's so
you.
weird.
I
You're
don't know
welcome.
what-
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Let me know if you guys have any more issues. Okay, we'll try to work it out. Hey, girl, who else is over there? The family. They got a whole family over there. Hi. How are you guys doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to unmute Facebook, and my mom is sleeping. But
Okay.
this is mine.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh my gosh, I like your fence.
This is mine.
Very nice. I like your cobblestones too. You really took your time. Do we have one more? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the colorful ghost. Does that ghost have eyelashes? Or sunglasses? Does that ghost have sunglasses on? I love that. Yes. That looks awesome. Thanks, girls. Look at A, B, and C. Look at how they name themselves A, B, and C. It's hilarious. Hi.
Ah,
Tell your name. Show me your thing.
my name's Brian. And
Hi, Ryan.
Show me yours.
Wow. I love that. That's kind of scary.
I know.
Yeah,
You want it to-
spooky.
Yeah. You want it, I could tell you want it to be scary. I love your tie-dyed shirt.
Mhm.
You must be a really good artist, right?
Mommy's trying the Nightmare Before Christmas version.
Oh, I love it. I love them both. You guys, isn't that awesome that yours both came out so different, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to? I posted a picture of it earlier today, my nightmare. So if you want to see it, it's on the website, on the Artist at Heart paint party page. I mean, so you can look at the picture as a reference. Like, you guys, thanks for joining us. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, he loved
Yeah? Awesome. And if you guys want to, you can post your pictures in the group when you're done. You'll see some of the kids posting their pictures in the group. So if you guys want to do that, that would be awesome.
it. Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Ryan.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Tara.
Hi. My mom's name is Tara. I'm Sydney, and this is my sister
Oh,
Liz.
Sydney.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, that looks great.
And I'm
You did a
12.
nice job. Yeah, I like
This
the cat's eyes
is
too.
Mine. And I'm
Okay.
10. My name is
Yeah, I love.
Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. And you know what? I love how thick your paint is. That's how Van Gogh painted. He said he likes it too. Van Gogh painted very thick with thick brush strokes like that. And it gives it a kind of a, yeah, it looks like his
Yeah, I
stuff.
was trying to make the sky look like his, but I couldn't. The yellow kept mixing with the blue and the green that I'm putting in. So, yeah.
Let it
didn't-
dry. No,
but-
no, it looks really good.
Thanks.
So
I also
when it,
put it on the pumpkin.
oh yeah. So when your painting is dry and that black is dry, you can go over dry black with yellow. So let it dry as thick as it is. So it's going to take till tomorrow for that to dry, and then go back and get some yellow and put some yellow on top of it. You could just add some yellow lines, but while it's wet,
Yeah,
and yours is,
I also put some white because I covered over my stars because they didn't look too good. I just took some white paint and I did this with a brush to make some little tiny stars.
great idea. And I love that idea. I'm glad you brought that up. So you could sprinkle stars on there. And you know what else I do? I love that. You know what else you could do?
Yeah.
Which again I did. You can take the handle of your paintbrush and dip it in the white paint like that, and then you could put it on there for little white dots.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If
That's
you
a good
want,
idea.
you know.
Yeah.
But I like the sprinkling too. It's just messy. Sometimes
I
moms
learned
don't like.
that technique in art class when I used to go to Green Elementary School. I only stayed there till I was in first grade though, so
So how old are you now?
10.
You said you were 10. Okay. Well, thank you. Were you what state are you guys in?
Ohio.
Oh, you're in Ohio. Yeah, I'm in Cleveland. So thank
My
you,
grandma lives
Ohio.
near Cleveland.
Your mommy's from Cleveland.
Huh?
My mommy's from Cleveland.
Oh, yay. Yay, Ohio. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy. Is this
It
your
was
first
fun.
time?
Yeah, it was really fun.
glad. Good.
And
You guys, thanks for yeah.
I was talking
what?
and I was, man, I think I could probably grow up to be an artist. And then it finished and I was like, no.
It's hard to make a livelihood as an artist, just as an artist. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can. I was going to be a painting major in college. I went to the Cleveland Institute of Art, and my mom said, "You need to get a job." So I majored in graphic design, which I hated because you have to be you have to be neat and precise, and I was not a very good graphic designer. And you have to know how to use computers.
I'm a fashionista, so I'd probably be a great graphic designer or like a direct designer.
Yeah. So there are jobs out there as an artist. Just, I mean, again, I'm not saying you won't be successful, but have a backup as a painter. So
I would also like to be like maybe a model or something, because, yeah.
that would be fun. So who knows? You got to have a backup. My nephew wants to be a football player, and he's playing football tonight. Not Richie, my other nephew. I'm like, you got to have a backup plan. You got to, you get injured. So, anyways, well, good luck, girls. Thanks for joining us. We had fun.
Thank you.
Ohio. Bye. So Richie just graduated from the University of Dayton. I don't know if Richie wants to come on and say hi. No, I can see Richie. Hi, Richie.
Hi, everybody. It's been a long time. How has everybody been? Specifically Ben, since I know Denyse has told me so much about how you're always asking where I am, what am I doing? Well, as she said, I graduated from college in May. Just trying to live at this moment, just finding my way. There are people who are 60, 70, 80 years old who still don't know what they want to do, and that's fine. I'm 22. I'm going to be 23 in 1.5 weeks. I don't know
for
what
the
I
new
want to
people,
do.
you don't look. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up either. So that's okay. And
It's
just
very
for you guys that are, when you guys are, when you're new, since you're new, Richie helped a lot during the summer, and when he got out of college, he came home and he helped a lot. So yeah, so Richie's a big help. And so my niece Rachel went off to West Virginia to college, so she's there. And she helped a lot. And then Joe plays football, so he's busy. And now I got Richie, my graduate, who's my sidekick, right? So thank you, Richie. And I appreciate all your help, you guys. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let me know if you had any other technical issues. It's going to be recorded. Enjoy the group. Replay it. You can message me. You can text me. You can upload your pictures. You guys can post pictures on Facebook. You can check in at Artist at Heart Paint Party. Richie, can you lower your volume a little? It's echoing in my ear. Sorry. But so yeah, this is one of my things. I got these ear pods. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. Okay, half the time if you guys see me playing with my hair, it's because they're about to fall out of my ear. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It took me a while to get used to it, but anyway, so Richie is a big help. And again, the sound, coming on the camera, getting used to all these weird, quirky things, how to broadcast. We're just trying to work out the glitches. So thanks so much for you guys joining me and creating with me and having fun. And we're going to do it again. Check out the schedule. And again, you can upload your photos on the Facebook page if you check in at Artist at Heart Paint Party, or you could do it right in the group. You could do it under the video and put your picture there, or you could just do it in the stream in the group, wherever you want to. So thanks so much. Vincent thanks you. My magic wand happily thanks you. My spider. I got a name. Oh, I like to name things too. Vincent, what should we name our spider? Theo, like your brother? Okay, we can name him Theo. So you guys, thanks so much. Be safe, stay healthy, do good in school, keep creating, think outside the box. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much. Bye, you guys.